Bonjour, leçon 5, les voyages, classe 9 CBSE French, les voyages, travel. Sur le tour du monde, the world tour. La tante de Kunal et d'Akancha, Rita habite à Montréal au Canada. Kunal and Akancha's aunt Rita lives in Montreal in Canada. Elle va bientôt faire un tour du monde. Very soon she's going on a world tour. Voici son itinéraire. Here is her itinerary or a travel schedule. So she's saying, so this has been enclosed within this quotation. Demain, je pars pour faire un tour du monde. Tomorrow, I am leaving, partir, for a world tour. D'abord, je vais à Mexico. Je vais à Paris, en France. Je verrai la tour Eiffel. First of all, I'm going to Paris in France, and I will see the Eiffel Tower. Here you can observe that whenever you want to say I'm going with the verb aller or habiter, the name of a city, we use preposition a. And for the name of country, if it is feminine, it is on. Even the countries are having gender, so we have to learn it. Donde semaine, je irai à Mexico au Mexique. I'm going to Mexico City in Mexico. Je visiterai les temples aztèques. I'll be visiting the Aztec temples. Plus tard, je partirai à New York aux États-Unis. Later, I leave to New York, United States of America. Je verrai la statue de la liberté. I will see the Statue of Liberty. Finalement, j'irai à Chennai en Inde. And finally, I'll go to Chennai in India. Là, je prendrai un bus pour visiter Auroville à Pondichéry. There I will take a bus to visit Auroville at Pondichéry. Je devrais absolument retourner à Montréal avant la rentrée des enfants. Without fail, I must return to Montreal before the reopening of the school for the children. So we can observe the future tense has been used to talk about the future plans. And here also you can see the countries and the places to visit, which can come as a culture and civilization question. Then whenever you're talking about a future plan as a letter, you can see it should be you can use the word d'abord, first of all, what you are going to do. Plus tard, later what you're going to do. And finalement, to give an ending, finally what you're going to do. Then, Pierre et Ali discutent. Here one information is there. La rentrée en France est en septembre. Normally, the academic year or the school reopens in France in the month of September. So here you have to write a simple letter like talking about your travel plan. Then in this, we are going to learn about how to talk about the means of transport. Pierre, pour aller en Suisse, est-ce que tu prends le train? Pierre, to go to Switzerland, are you taking the train? No, j'irai en avion. Non, j'irai en avion à Genève. Là, je visiterai la ville à pied ou en bus. Ensuite, je voyagerai en train pour aller à Zurich. Ah, c'est super. Okay, I will go by flight to Geneva. There I will visit the city by walk or by bus. And I will travel by train to go to Zurich. So here you can observe that whenever you're using the verb like aller or visiter, and with the name of transport like avion, train, bus, we are using preposition en, and a with the preposition like walking. So little detail we will see the next page. So here I told you as the countries are having also gender, so you have to select the prepositions. For example, for masculine countries, you should use O. And for feminine countries, in front of it, you have to give on. If the countries collection plural, you have to use O. These are the prepositions connected with countries. Now next, we are going to see the preposition it's given here, the preposition related with countries. Based on this, you can do this exercise. Then the preposition connected with transport. The basic logic is the transport, if it has have a cover, a ceiling like bus, bateau, boat or ship, metro train, taxi, avion, airplane, voiture, car, train, train. We use preposition en because these are all our covered transport. Then pied means walk, foot, velo, cycle, motorcycle, bicycle, which has no covering on it. We have to use preposition a. Okay. Now, for example, je vais à la gare en bus. That means I go to the station by bus. En voiture, by car. En metro, by metro train. En train, by train. But if it is by cycle, you have to say à vélo, à pied, by bicycle or by walk, or even there is à cheval by on a horse. Okay. And if you want to ask which means of transport you are going to use, you should use the question comment. Okay, comment vas-tu à la gare? Then the next à la gare, which means a junction, and here it is about a train junction. Bonjour, je voudrais faire une réservation. Okay, bonjour, I would like to make a reservation. Bien, madame, où voulez-vous aller? Well, madam, where do you want to go? Je voudrais aller à Marseille. See, she's telling the location where she wants to go. So the question où, which means where, has been used. Je voudrais aller à Marseille. When you want, where you want to go? I would like to go to Marseille, city in France. Okay. Quand means when. So when you want to tell about the date, the question should be quand. Okay. Le 12 décembre. Then to get a confirmation, un billet, a ticket. No, two tickets. Je voyage avec mon fils, il a 10 ans. Okay, I'm traveling with my son, he is 10 years old. Il y a des réductions pour les enfants? Okay, is there any reduction or discount in the fare for the children? Fare, F-A-R-E, the ticket fare. Oui, bien sûr, of course, yes, of course. Avec la carte enfant, for the children card, that means the children les enfants payent 50% jusqu'à 12 ans. The children pay 50% till they are 12 years old. Après, ils payent le plein tarif. Afterwards, they pay the full tariff. That means full fare. Alors, c'est un aller simple ou aller-retour? Is it one way or two-way ticket? So, aller simple means one way. That means Lyon to Paris, Marseille if you're going. Aller-retour means two ways, Lyon to Marseille and back from Marseille to Lyon. Je ne sais pas pour le retour. I don't know about my return journey. Donnez-moi un aller simple pour deux. Give me a one-way ticket for two of us. Il y a un train pour Marseille à 10 heures et il arrive à Marseille à 14 heures. The train to Marseille leaves at 10 o'clock and arrives at 2 p.m. Très bien. Very well. Donc, deux places. Well, then two seats. Place here refers to seats. Vous voulez voyager en première ou en seconde? Would you like to travel by first or second class? En seconde, ça fait combien? Second class, how much is it? So when you want to ask the price, you use ça fait combien? Deux places, un enfant et un adulte, ça fait 146 euros. Okay, two seats for a child and an adult, it is 146 euros, the total cost. So since we have explained the simple comprehension, you can try by listening to the comprehension again and reading it. You can find the answers. So here the basic of how to forming question is, you should see what is the information conveyed by the answer, and according to that, you have to select the relevant question. Is it telling the location, or is it telling the cost? Is it giving the answer yes or no, oui or no, like that. It's a simple promotional brochure which you can read for yourself and refer a dictionary. It's a good way to know the meanings. And also in publicity and advertisement of SNCF, the railways. Then in this lesson, there is a small practice of introduction of postcard. Postcard is nothing like a simple message writing. Mostly postcard we will write, we are going to visit, we are visiting some place. From there, the habit of sending postcard was there. So just to mention where you are, how is the climate there, what activity you do, or will you do, or are you doing, like that you can mention to writing to your friend. So it's a simple letters, you can write it. Now, le weekend de Pauline, another simple dialogue between Pauline and Denis. Allô, Pauline, we're talking by phone, parle au téléphone. Allô, Pauline, oui, c'est moi. Tu as fini tes devoirs de maths? Have you completed? So here you see, a fini, this is called as passé composé. Have you completed your math assignment? No, je suis en train de faire. This en train de faire is called as the present continuous tense. That means, no, I am doing it now. That means she is in the action of doing it now. Okay, présent continu. Tu sais, you know, la semaine dernière, ma sœur est arrivée de Rome. Last week, my sister came or arrived from Rome. Hier soir, nous sommes sortis, and yesterday evening we went out. Ah bon, où êtes-vous allé? Where did you go? D'abord au cinéma. First of all, we went to the cinema theater. Oui, nous avons mangé une bonne pizza. Then we ate a good pizza. Ce soir, nous aimerons nous reposer. And this evening, we like to sleep or take rest. Here, reposer is to take rest. Mais tu as oublié le concert de Laura Cahen? J'ai des billets. What about? But you forgot about oublier. Yeah? To forget. Passé composé, forgot. Laura Cahen's concert. I have 2 tickets. C'est super. Comment tu as eu les billets? Oh, then how did you get the tickets? C'est passé composé of the verb avoir. Cet après-midi, je suis allé à la maison de quartier avec Ali. This afternoon, I went to the municipal office with Ali, of our locality, with Ali. Nous avons gagné ces billets au lot. We got this ticket by lucky draw. Dépêche-toi, hurry up. Le concert commence dans 1 heure. The concert is going to begin in an hour. Nous serons en retard. We will be late. Again, a simple comprehension. By listening to this comprehension and reading, you can find the answers. Now here are the expressions using with avoir and être. With the verb avoir, if you add these words, so the meaning is, so pay attention. After avoir, if you add the word faim, avoir faim means I'm hungry. Avoir soif, thirsty. Avoir peur, to be afraid. Avoir froid, to feel cold. Avoir chaud, feel hot. Avoir sommeil, feel sleepy. Avoir besoin de, which means to need. Then with avoir envie de means to desire. So for example, if you want to say, I need some chocolate, you will write, j'ai besoin de chocolat, like this. Similarly, along with the verb être en colère or être fâché, it means to be angry or to be upset. Libre means to be free. Être content means to be happy or glad. Être ravi means to be delighted. We can also say, you can make a simple sentence by writing, je suis ravi. I am delighted. Next, here we are introducing passé composé. That means to talk about an action which we have done in the past. So to form that, we need avoir or the verb être. Okay, avoir or être in present tense plus participe passé. Every verb has its participe passé, you have learned it. The best is to refer your reader, page 151 to 158. In the back pages, they have given the complete conjugation of passé composé. In that, you can observe which are the verbs with forming passé composé with être and which are with avoir. So it will be easy for you. Then practice these exercises of finding question, putting in passé composé, and you will be able to, since the lesson is talking about the passé composé, you should be able to write a simple letter of what actions you did during your vacation or during your weekend. Okay, so improve the vocabulary by learning the conjugation in passé composé from the reader and the different places to visit about the weather from this lesson. Hope you have understood. Merci beaucoup.